The RMS Titanic, a name that echoes through the corridors of time, synonymous with both grandeur and tragedy. Launched in 1912, the Titanic was the largest and most luxurious ship of its time, a floating palace that promised an unparalleled experience of opulence and comfort. Its interiors were adorned with lavish decorations, grand staircases, and state-of-the-art amenities, making it a marvel of modern engineering and design. However, on a cold April night in 1912, this seemingly invincible ship met its tragic fate. Striking an iceberg, the Titanic sank beneath the icy waves of the North Atlantic, taking with it over 1,500 souls. The disaster unfolded over the course of a few harrowing hours, as passengers and crew faced the unimaginable. The event sent shockwaves around the world, forever etching the Titanic into the annals of history. Newspapers around the globe carried the heartbreaking news, and mourning crowds gathered to pay their respects. The sinking of the Titanic was not just a maritime disaster, it was a profound human tragedy that touched countless lives. Over a century later, the ship's resting place continues to captivate our imaginations. The Titanic lies over 2 miles beneath the ocean's surface, a haunting relic of a bygone era. Deep-sea explorations have revealed the ship's remains, offering a glimpse into the past and reminding us of the fragility of human endeavors. The Titanic's story is one of ambition, innovation, and ultimately, human fallibility. It was a testament to the ingenuity and determination of its creators, but also a stark reminder of the limits of human control over nature. The ship's construction and launch were celebrated as monumental achievements, yet its tragic end underscored the vulnerability of even the most advanced creations. It serves as a stark reminder of the power of nature and the fragility of life. The iceberg that sealed the Titanic's fate was a force of nature, indifferent to human ambition and technological prowess. The dramatic waves and stormy seas that night were a testament to the unpredictable and often unforgiving nature of the ocean. While the ocean floor has become the Titanic's final resting place, the stories of those who sailed on her and the lessons learned from the disaster continue to resonate. Memorials and tributes around the world honor the memory of the victims, and the tales of heroism and heartbreak from that fateful night are passed down through generations. The Titanic's legacy endures, reminding us of the enduring human spirit and the importance of learning from the past. The Titanic rests 2.5 miles beneath the surface of the Atlantic Ocean. This extreme depth presents the first major hurdle in any attempt to raise the ship. At such depths, the water pressure is immense, reaching nearly 6,000 pounds per square inch. Such intense pressure would crush most conventional submarines. Any vessel designed to withstand these conditions would need to be incredibly strong, requiring advanced engineering and materials. The sheer logistical complexity of operating at this depth adds another layer of difficulty to the already monumental task. Over a century of saltwater immersion has taken its toll on the Titanic's once mighty structure. The ship is no longer the pristine vessel that set sail in 1912. Instead, it is a decaying, fragile wreck, ravaged by the relentless forces of the deep. Metal-eating bacteria have been slowly consuming the ship's iron, weakening its already compromised structure. The once solid hull is now riddled with holes and weak points, making any attempt to move the wreck incredibly risky. Raising the Titanic would be a monumental undertaking, not just in terms of engineering and logistics, but also financially. The cost of such an endeavor is almost unimaginable. Initial estimates suggest that the project could run into billions of dollars. This includes not only the direct costs of the operation, but also the indirect costs such as insurance, legal fees, and potential environmental impact assessments. It would involve designing and building specialized equipment capable of operating at extreme depths, equipment that can withstand the immense pressure and harsh conditions of the ocean floor. This is no small feat, as the technology required is both cutting-edge and incredibly expensive. Assembling a team of experts from various fields is another critical component. Marine engineers, deep-sea divers, historians, and archaeologists would all need to collaborate closely. Each expert brings a unique set of skills and knowledge, essential for the success of such a complex mission. Mounting a recovery operation on an unprecedented scale would require meticulous planning and coordination. The logistics alone are staggering, involving multiple ships, submarines, and possibly even underwater drones. Each phase of the operation would need to be carefully timed and executed to ensure the safety of the crew and the preservation of the Titanic. The financial resources required for such a project simply make it unfeasible. The budget would need to cover not only the initial recovery, but also the long-term preservation and display of the Titanic. This adds another layer of complexity and cost to an already daunting project. Even if funding could be secured, the question remains, would the potential benefits of raising the Titanic outweigh the astronomical costs and inherent risks? The risks are not just financial, but also ethical and environmental. Disturbing the final resting place of over 1,500 souls raises significant moral questions. Would the historical and educational value justify the enormous expenditure? Would the recovered artifacts provide new insights into the tragic event, or would they simply become another commercial attraction? These are questions that need careful consideration before any decision can be made. Beyond the technical and financial hurdles lies a deeply ethical dilemma. The Titanic wreck is more than just a sunken ship, it's a final resting place for over 1,500 people. Many believe that the site deserves the same respect and reverence afforded to any other graveyard. Disturbing the wreck for salvage purposes could be seen as disrespectful to the memory of those who perished. The ethical considerations surrounding the Titanic's status as a maritime gravesite add further weight to the argument against any attempt to raise the ship. Section 6. Digital Preservation Mapping the Abyss. While raising the Titanic may be impractical, efforts to document and preserve its legacy are ongoing. Advanced imaging techniques and remotely operated vehicles, or ROVs, allow us to explore the wreck in unprecedented detail without physically disturbing the site. High-resolution sonar scans and three-dimensional modeling software are being used to create incredibly detailed maps of the wreck site, capturing every twist and turn of the shattered hull. These digital representations allow researchers and the public alike to virtually explore the Titanic, preserving its memory for generations to come. Section 7. Unveiling Secrets: The Science of the Titanic. The Titanic's watery grave also offers a unique opportunity for scientific study. Marine archaeologists and biologists are gaining valuable insights into the long-term effects of the deep-sea environment on shipwrecks. By studying the wreck's rate of decay, the types of marine life that inhabit it, and the impact of ocean currents, scientists can better understand the processes that shape our oceans. The Titanic serves as a vast underwater laboratory, offering invaluable data and furthering our understanding of the deep sea. Section 8. A Legacy in the Deep. The Titanic may never be raised from its resting place, and perhaps that is as it should be. The ship, now a ghostly relic, lies over 2 miles beneath the surface of the North Atlantic Ocean. It has become a somber monument to the lives lost on that tragic night in April 1912. The wreck is slowly being consumed by the ocean, a process that reminds us of the relentless passage of time and the impermanence of human endeavors. The ship and its story serve as a poignant reminder of the power of nature, a force that can both inspire awe and bring about unimaginable destruction. The Titanic was once hailed as the pinnacle of human engineering, a marvel of modern technology, yet it was no match for the iceberg that sealed its fate. This juxtaposition of human ambition and nature's might is a humbling lesson in humility and respect for the natural world. The fragility of human life, which can be altered in an instant by unforeseen events. The stories of the passengers and crew, their bravery and their despair continue to resonate with us. Each life lost was a story unfinished, a dream unfulfilled. The lifeboats carrying survivors to safety are a stark contrast to the ship's grandeur, symbolizing hope amidst tragedy, and the enduring allure of the unknown. The Titanic's final resting place, shrouded in darkness and mystery, continues to captivate explorers and historians alike. Deep-sea expeditions have revealed much about the ship's final moments, yet many questions remain unanswered. This mystery fuels our imagination and drives our quest for knowledge. While the physical Titanic remains submerged, its legacy continues to inspire books, films, and countless works of art. The story of the Titanic has been retold in numerous ways, each interpretation adding a new layer to its mythos. From historical accounts to fictionalized retellings, the ship's tale has become a cultural touchstone reflecting our fascination with both triumph and tragedy, and countless works of art. artists have captured the ship's grandeur and its tragic end in paintings, sculptures, and other forms of creative expression. These works serve as a tribute to the Titanic and its passengers, ensuring that their memory endures through the ages. The ship's memory lives on, not just in the artifacts recovered from the wreck site, but also in the stories we tell. Each artifact, from a piece of china to a personal belonging, holds a story of its own, connecting us to the people who once walked the ship's decks. Museums around the world display these items, allowing us to glimpse into the past and honor those who perished, but also in the stories we tell. The Titanic's tale is passed down through generations, a narrative that continues to evolve. Whether shared around a campfire or reenacted in dramatic performances, these stories keep the memory of the Titanic alive, reminding us of the human capacity for resilience and hope. And the lessons we learned from that fateful night. The Titanic disaster teaches us about the importance of safety, the need for humility in the face of nature, and the value of human life. It is a story that continues to educate and inspire, ensuring that the legacy of the Titanic will never be forgotten. Section 9. Conclusion: The Titanic's enduring presence. The Titanic, forever entwined with the icy depths of the Atlantic, stands as a monument to human ambition and a somber reminder of the unforgiving nature of the sea. While the technical, financial, and ethical challenges of raising the wreck make it an improbable feat, the Titanic's story continues to captivate and inspire. Through ongoing research, digital preservation efforts, and the enduring power of storytelling, the legacy of the Titanic and those who sailed on her will live on, ensuring that this maritime tragedy is never forgotten.